You're right, though. Actually, you're right.
He was a Q.
He was once a Q, but he got his agent killed, and he got blamed for it. And he was like, "Look, you guys, this is not my fault. He sucked. He was Sean Bean. He went bad, and nobody cared." And then he hires Lee Pace as his enforcer.
And they make out.
Yeah, because no, that's not part of it. So Tom Hiddleston doesn't get his hands dirty. Right. Lee Pace is the enforcer here.
Yes.
And so they have a big fight at the end where Tom Hiddleston makes a bunch of robots.
You made this part up.
And then Lee Pace assembles all the robots into a mech suit. And then they fight each other. And Daniel Craig and Q and James McAvoy Q and Michael Fassey have to team up in the big finale with Ralph Fiennes to kill Tom Hiddleston, but they don't. They just throw him in prison, and they say, like, we're better than that. You deserve a trial. And they arrest him.
You forgot about the romance.
Yeah, you know, I
didn't think it was
got to the cutting room floor, and I thought, we're going to have to make this shorter.
See, here's the whole thing, though.
Okay.
Hunter and I have decided that it's time that James Bond either be a minority or gay.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's a minority. So we think that we're gonna. Daniel Craig can do his thing. He's great as he is. And he can be straight. I don't care. But we want 008 Fassey to be gay. Maybe bisexual. Maybe pansexual.
Well, okay. So not that I have a problem, because I'm all for that. But like with Spider-Man, right? It wasn't like we're gonna make Peter Parker black or gay. It was there's a new Spider-Man.
Yes.
He's black or gay. He's not gay. He's just black. Or
half black, half Hispanic.
He's
That's
exactly.
adorable.
So, and that's great, and I like that.
Yep.
But James Bond is like
but
James Bond.
Yeah, it is. And I didn't say we were messing with James Bond. Daniel Craig can do his thing. We're talking about 008. It's a different agent.
Well, but then they can just hire anybody. So
That's what I'm saying.
But like what I'm saying is what they should do is a 007.
Okay.
Another 007, just not James Bond, but like but like the same company making the same type of movie.
Yes.
007, but not James Bond.
That's
it's
fine.
too good.
Yeah.
Well, and I kind of agree with that. I took a crazy James Bond class. I watched almost every movie and read 12 James Bond books.
That's too much.
Oh, it was 11 too many, I will say.
Yeah.
And it's true. It's kind of one of those things that you just don't. It's there, and there's not a whole lot you can do with it other than what it is already.
So, okay, two things. One, remember when I said that I liked this fight and I didn't like the sequel?
Yeah,
I got them mixed up. This one sucks.
They both suck, let's be honest.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Let's not hate when they're both terrible.
Yeah.
Ow.
Secondly, I am on board for that. I would like that. I like turning it.
Honestly, I just want something different in any capacity because from one end of the spectrum, I get it. It's James Bond. He's like the lady killer, whatever. Like, but they've changed that in the new ones too. He's not really this just like ladies man, and I love that. Ooh. And I think why don't they keep pushing it a little bit? Make him someone else. Like, why isn't he black? Why isn't he Hispanic? Why isn't he? You know what I mean? Especially because the UK is so diverse culturally too. It's just kind of weird that they're always white. Like, I don't know. But if they don't want to go that route, go the gay route. I don't know, do something different. There's so many more things you could mine out if you did something different, more interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is the other side of that argument is always you're only doing that to be interesting. If there's no other reason to do it, like he is James Bond, have another character who's like James Bond and start up a new franchise with him.
True. Yeah, and I'd be fine with that too.
That's why I'm kind of, I don't know.
But I like the legacy of James Bond and what you could do by changing it. Like, I like having that as kind of a throwback in a way.
So the Fantastic Four is doing this.
What are they doing?
Where Johnny Storm is going to be a black character.
Okay.
Even though his sister is white.
Yeah. Which apparently, they're probably not going to be brother and sister anymore, I'm assuming.
One would guess / hope.
Right. But you never know because that franchise has been handled horribly in the past. So, so who really knows? But a lot of people had a problem with that, and that's in a large part because they're racist.
Yeah,
and
that's
we know that.
so stupid.
But like, I kind of understand why. Like, it's not like a new Fantastic Four, where it's the idea of the Fantastic Four, but it's different people. It's the same people.
Yeah, okay.
But then again, you're trying to update characters where, they were created 50 years ago when there was no diversity.
Right.
So it's also
Right.
kind of on you to update them.
I agree.
So it's this weird place. I don't know.
Here's the thing that I want to just pose. Okay, let's look at something like Inglourious Bastards. Totally destroyed the truth of history by having random people kill Hitler.
Yeah.
Nobody says a word about it. And the minute you change someone's race, they flip out. Like, people freak out. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Because
Well, the
they're
minute you
racist.
don't change someone's race, like Frozen had a huge backlash. Oh,
Yeah.
people that are white. It's like, yeah, because they're all from like Scandinavia, where everyone is white.
But they could have changed it, but people freak out about this stuff. But they don't freak out about things that kind of matter,
Well,
like history.
It goes back to
Like-
the things we talked about, where it's just people who are eager to be offended.
Yeah,
And
it
take
must
the
be.
easiest path to do it.
I just think that there's a double standard going on here.
Worms.
People seem extremely sensitive about race and like sex, but they're not about other things. It's just so. It's just. I don't know.
Did you see how completely
Yeah.
unfazed Jack Skellington and Sora were? That there was a waterfall of bugs.
Right. And okay,
That's
maybe,
all they have to say.
Maybe Jack, because he lives
Yeah.
in this world, he's used to scary things. He's
Yeah.
probably seen this from Boogie Boogie. But Sora should be freaking
He's
out right
literally
now.
just standing there being like,
He's kind of smiling
yeah,
a little.
well,
he died.
that was a thing that happened.
Yeah.
I'm going to have breakfast tomorrow.
Yeah.
That was a lot of bugs.
I should buy a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, maybe then we cast Riku as a woman
Great.
in the new Kingdom. Is that great, though? That pretty
Yeah.
much destroys your ultimate fan fiction.
I mean, yeah, but okay, we'd have to talk about how it would be, making the series. What would it be bringing to the table? I guess, but whatever. It's a different medium. Do whatever you want. We still have the series, and I can still.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't care about
What-
that. Change
what-
gender. Thor as female.
I was about to
love
ask
it.
what you
Yeah.
thought about that. I think it's pretty cool.
Well, I think it's great, but I want them to do something with it. I don't want it to just be a gimmick. Please don't just be a gimmick. Do something good with it, and that would be great.
This is a weird boss fight, by the way.
yeah. Yeah, I don't like this one either. I
I
was
don't-
wrong.
I don't think I have a drift
You
or
have
anything.
erred greatly.
I can try to make it over there, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'll try. No, it's not going to happen.
No.
Even with this.
No.
No.
In some ways they're getting better about that in comics.
Yeah.
So the new Avengers. I don't know if you know this. Did I talk about this on the? Okay. So the new Avengers in the comics, you have a black Latino leader, Spider-Man. You have a black cloak. It's Cloak and Dagger. One of them's a white woman. The other's a black male. And I don't know which is Cloak and which is Dagger because I'm not a huge fan. But you have
Cool. That's good.
woman Spider-Man. Woman Spider-Woman.
Right.
You have a woman Kitty Pryde.
Right.
Well, 'cause
Oh.
she's a
Yeah,
okay.
she's a
Yeah,
woman.
'cause
Yeah.
And
She's the best.
and then you have another woman.
It's great.
That's your new Avengers.
I love
So
it.
in some ways they're being really progressive and awesome, and then in other ways you still get men with fully armor that makes a lot of sense, and then the women get bikini tops to go
Yeah.
fight evil.
Whoa,
yeah,
what?
though, I mean, there are steps in the right direction. I can't fault them for doing that. You can fault them for where they're erring
Now
like
who's-
that.
Well, that's a long-term argument that I don't know if anybody's ever going to win because it does sell.
Yeah.
That was going to be my argument. I was going to say, whose fault
Yeah.
is it that this is happening?
It's the consumer.
Is it the artist? Okay, yeah, kind of, because it's their choice.
No,
but
it's not
but-
though, because they have to
Right.
go through hoops to get those things published. I've been chatting with Hunter, and she is a designer. She does character designs for this game company, and they will tell her things like she needs bigger breasts, make her look more feminine. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
So she doesn't have a lot of power. I mean, I know in comics it's a little bit different. If you're getting, a name that's really big, they can pretty much do whatever they want. They can design whatever they want. But
But if you're not really big.
if you're not, then you have to fit and mold into these what they think is what's going to sell, and that's unfortunately the only way to get published.
It's weird though, for somebody who takes the the industry seriously, like these people who spend however much money on comics, you would think that they would be okay with this, like, we're going to portray this woman in a realistic way, both, like, from a character point of view, but also, like, why would she really wear something like that?
Okay, well, here's the problem.
Like,
they just introduced a new Batgirl. I don't really follow comics a ton, but I saw this story.
Oh, yeah, I saw this too. Keep
She has kind of like a hipster look. She's wearing more like, I think it was like some kind of spandex or something that was like yoga pants or something that you could actually wear around town.
Yeah,
She
I
had
saw
like
the
a
design.
trendy type shirt on.
It was like
instead
a, it was
of
like a
skin-tight
police
suit.
uniform kind of shirt.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
She looked kind of young. She looked sort of like out of the Batman animated series, but different at the same
Right.
time. And a lot of people were like, "Well, that's not Batgirl. What happened to what happened to her? Why is she all different now?"
Yeah.
Like, you just can't make anybody happy, and
Well,
if you can't make people happy, you can't sell.
My one caveat, well, because that is a great example, but they showed her, like one of her promotional posters was taking a selfie.
Yeah.
And at some point you're like, okay, like we're just pandering to the young generation. I don't know. I was
At the
kind of
same
annoyed by
time,
that too.
it is a little
but it's
annoying.
a thing that they do.
It's a thing that they do. It actually makes her more human, though, too. In
Yeah.
a weird way, more relatable. Like, you know, I do think it was a little weird that that's the thing that they went for, as opposed to her with a hobby of some kind or something like that. She's taking a selfie. But at least they're humanizing her. She's not sexualized. I'll take that
Yeah.
any day of the week.
And somebody could say, well, they're making her like a bratty schoolgirl taking
Oh, no.
selfies. But it's
But
like,
what is
no,
that?
everybody takes selfies.
Everyone takes
It's
selfies.
not like a sexist thing
Yeah,
anymore.
you're not
No.
special.
They have their
No.
own, I was listening to this radio show. They have their own, like, God, what's the word? I'm getting tired, so I'm losing my articulation.
I know, I'm not saying anything.
The,
Merriam-Webster added it.
no, well, I'm sure that they did
That
that
just
too.
happened,
but
but-
the mental disorder, it's like officially a thing now with taking selfies. And there's
Really?
like 3 levels. There's like, if you do it 3 times a day and don't post, or you do it like 20 times a day and don't, there's like
Whoop.
varying degrees
Whoop.
of selfieism now.
Okay, I'm missing like
Weird.
one. If anybody sees it, because I can't look all around, let me know.
I don't really get the appeal of selfies, but if it makes you feel better about yourself, do it.
Well,
whatever.
that's what it is. It's like the mental disorder. Like people they just take it. It's just like narcissism. They take the picture, and they don't do anything with it a lot of the time. Even if you do, there's a designation for that. But it's weird to me that somebody would take so many selfies just for like their own records.
That is kind of odd.
You know, like my whole philosophy with pictures is like get somebody in there that I don't have pictures with, so you're
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Or you have to be. I hate scenic pictures.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm taking a picture of a waterfall, I want there to be someone in the waterfall. Or I could go to Google and find a way better picture of the same waterfall.
That's an interesting thought. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
It's true.
You got to be in it. You have to have something that's going to personalize it.
Yeah.
Or what are you even doing?
I can get on board with that.
Especially these days, with how easy it is to find all these pictures.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to find this black thing.
Yeah, this is something we can't look up or anything either, because I thought I had been pretty thorough too, but I think I just missed one, and it's a fate worse than death in this case.
Oh, there it is.
Okay,
I found it.
thank God. You're the best.
I'm helping.
Never stop.
I'm helping.
Never stop being you.
So, Michelle, are you
So-
ready for because we're getting there. We're going to be able to tease Drunk Peter Pan summary.
Yeah.
Probably the next episode,
Yeah?
I would guess. I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
No!
I grabbed the edge.
Yeah, I want to do it.
What unfortunate timing that was.
Are we going to also do Return to Neverland? No, the answer is no.
I'm thinking
There's
about
that
it.
much
I have-
hesitation, and it's not looking good.
Well, I
Yep.
have never seen that movie either.
I haven't. I think. Oh, I saw Finding Neverland.
Are we doing the douchebag? Oh, I love that movie.
I liked
oh,
it.
it's so good.
Yeah, but we can't talk about that on
So
here.
good.
That's so good.
So good.
Are we doing the one with that horrible boy actor? It was like the real life Peter Pan movie.
God.
It was
No, we're not doing that
so
one.
bad.
No.
What are we doing?
Peter Pan,
Yeah.
It's like
Next
cartoon.
world. Yes.
the Disney movie.
Okay.
We're gonna be in the Disney World.
Do your research.
Okay, I'll rewatch
There'll
it.
be a Riku there, okay?
You don't need to rewatch it. No, don't rewatch it because I watched it. I can do the summary. You just need to sit there and do color commentary.
But if I can't remember anything,
Spoiler alert. The keyhole is just a giant thing in the ground.
I remember the crocodile. We'll talk about that.
Can you make me a sandwich while we're at it?
No.
What kind of sandwich would you
Why?
make
Because she's
me?
a woman?
Yeah.
She's flipping me off
Yeah,
right
what's
now.
that? What's up with that?
What kind of sandwich would you make me?
Ooh. If you just said make me a sandwich.
Well, no, because that would be like Drano sandwich. I
Right.
want, like,
Or she would cut off your penis and feed it to
Yes.
you.
If I
between
did
2 slices of
something
bread.
really great for you, and as a favor you made me a sandwich, what would the sandwich be?
Why did I make you a sandwich?
Because you were like, what can I do to make it up for you? And I'd be like,
Next time.
make me a sandwich. What would your sandwich be?
They're in love. Look how cute they are. My sandwich for you would be a
Pumpkinhead's good.
turkey sandwich.
Okay, that's all right, but
Okay, turkey sandwich.
not a great start, but
oh my
keep going.
God. On like really good wheat bread.
Okay.
And then
Not my
I'd
favorite,
put
but that's
a
okay.
ton of avocados on it.
Okay, that's a good. That is good.
Not
And
just
no
avocados, not like sliced or pureed
No,
or anything.
like
Just
an actual
avocados.
avocado in it.
What else? Hurry up.
No cheese.
We're at the end of the episode.
Lettuce and tomato and something and pepper.
Oh, it's so cool.
Pepper. I just put a ton of pepper on it.
and like vinegar.
You're missing one key
And
ingredient.
like olives.
To be continued on next
We're not at the
episode.
save point yet.
No, I'm just kidding. Anyways,
Pickles?
I want sliced apples. Really good on sandwiches.
Okay.
Thinly sliced green apples.
Okay.
Why
Why
red
didn't
apples?
you just
That's
tell
okay.
me what you wanted on
Right.
your sandwich?
Because I want to see what you would make, and
you
I
think
was
I would be like, I think I'm gonna put sliced apples on it.
maybe if you were clever.
If I was clever.
Well,
Wow.
this
I
is
see.
taking a turn.
But no, really.
Oh, I can't attack.
I
There we
thought
go.
you were gonna make me a better sandwich. That's.
I'm sorry.
If you could just get on
Well, you
that.
could have made me a Monte Cristo sandwich.
What was on
It's a
that?
ham and cheese sandwich,
With.
with
deep
dead
fried,
bodies.
Oh,
and then you eat it with
yeah.
jelly.
Oh yeah, we talked about this.
We did. It was good.
I wasn't paying attention to you
I
though
know,
because you were
'cause-
embarrassing me.
Yeah, you never listen to what I say.
I hate you though.
Stop fighting.
No.